Everybody loves a champion, and everybody cheers a battler. It's one of the great moments in racing when they come together.
A couple of young fellas approached me through a friend of mine that I'd never met the boys before, and said they were looking for a cheap horse. So I told them I knew where there was one they could get for 5,000. I thought you couldn't buy a cheap, a nicer horse for that price in the sale, and I took them up to have a look at him, and they liked him. I don't think they knew really a lot about him, but they liked the horse, and they said if I thought, well, he was the type of horse they were looking for. You know, I said he's a speed-bred horse, and he was a big, strong horse with a lot of length, and he seemed to have a very good temperament. Wasn't the best walker in the world. He's pretty clumsy, and that's how it all started. And the boys bought him and formed a bit of a syndicate, and the rest of it's history, I suppose. There he turned out to be a top-line sprinter.
Placid won his first race at Bunbury and several other races at Ascot. But the big moment came when it was decided to take him to the east.
Placid burst clear, leads about 3 lengths from Rancho Ruler, and between ourselves on the inside, the Canny Lass starting to rattle home from Lord Mornington, and it's Special from Let Me Tell and Colpack the outside. Placid in front of Special and Rancho Ruler. It's Placid from Special, and Placid has won it. Special second.
The flying West Australian, Placid by 4 lengths. Special is second, 3 lengths to Rubiton, Zip Home, Colpack. Further back then came Asher Star, but Placid well clear with 100 to go. Special trying hard. Oh, he's a real machine, this fellow. Placid going to canter in, wins by 3 lengths. Special second, Rubiton third.
The Newmarket Handicap, the third leg of the Triple Crown. It had never been done before. Could Placid do it?
It's Placid on the outside from Let Me Tell, and they seem to be the leaders on the inside. It's Rubiton, Caledonian Boy, and also there is Canny Lass running on with Princely Heart. Placid in front on the outside, Rubiton the inside, Princely Heart. It's Placid Princely Heart, and Placid won it. Placid won the big treble.
The best thrill I've ever had in racing, because everybody said it couldn't be done. I asked the bookmaker one day what price he'd be for the treble, and he laughed at me. I wish I...
For his next start, he travelled to Sydney for the Canterbury Stakes.
He come out on the Saturday and he breezed her in Canterbury. He equalled the race record that Manicato held, and I got no doubts in my mind he could have took half a second off it. It was a very soft win, and he made horses like Campaign King and Canny Lass, Courier Bay, and those horses. He just made them look second rate.
And Blazing Keel is going after Placid Scorks gives him a liven up with the whip. Placid again scooted away, put 3 lengths on Blazing Keel. Campaign King is running on well, but Placid is going to add the Canterbury Stakes to his amazing record. And the WA 3-year-old Placid does it again.
His last run of his 3-year-old campaign was in the AJC Galaxy Stakes, when he finished a close second to Princely Heart. He returned to racing in the spring of '87 in the Rupert Steele Stakes at Caulfield.
He didn't feel like a fast horse. He was a big, strong horse, and he used to gallop without any dramas or anything. He was just an easy-going horse. But you'd look at the horses beside you if ever there was any there, and they'd be going flat out and going backwards.
Inside the 400, and Clements hasn't moved on Placid yet. It's Gouchy hard at work at Christmas Tree on the outside, about 1.5 lengths then to Special, and then Starge Quillo is struggling. Placid Clements about to go for him, and he's put a gap in them. As soon as Clements moved, Placid went zoom and raced away from Christmas Tree and Special, and he is extra good.
In front of Confucius.
In the Moya Stakes at Moonee Valley, Placid easily broke the race record and might have created a new track record had Brendan Clements let him go. It was a tremendous exhibition of power sprinting.
Clements still got a hold on Placid but he's given him a bit more rain. He's drew 2 in front with 400 to go. Colpack's got up the Prince Anton. The West Australians are all there. They're going to run the trifecta, I think, and then Cara's Magic. But Placid Clements still got a hold on it. 3 in front into the straight. Now 4. Now 5. Colpack's battling on for second, and then Prince Anton. But Placid down to the line. Can he break the record? He goes to the line. Placid won it by 5.
Placid was in blistering form during the spring of '87. In the Wait for Age Linlithgow Stakes, it was yet another record for the best from the West.
And the champ from the West, Placid straightens up comfortably in front, leads about 2 lengths here over Prince Anton under the whip, 2 1/4 lengths away, Groucho from Special, and then Society Bay and Skyfaloo struggling, 300 metres to go. go. And Dawkins starting to get to work on Placid Arc. He shows the way by a couple of lengths over Prince Anton. Groucho running on from Special. It's Placid Arc clear in the closing part. Groucho trying very hard, but Placid Arc's too good. He wins again, the champion from the West. The old-timer.
Following his undefeated spring campaign in Melbourne, Placid Arc returned to the West for the Winterbottom Stakes.
300 they go, and Placid Arc leads into the straight. He's got his ears pricked as he swung into the straight. A length and a half, Baraka, another Roman. They're nicely clear from Heron Bridge, followed by Savile Row and Aussie Pack. It's in front, Placid Arc at the 200. Clements has pulled the whip out. Baraka fighting on, another Roman going for the inside run. But Placid Arc, he's a champion. He's pulling out every stop. He's going to win it, and he won by a length from Baraka. Kickaway got through for third.
After being sidelined for 8 months with leg problems, Placid Arc returned to racing in July '88 in a 1,000-metre race at Belmont Park in Perth.
Down the straight, 300 to go, and Placid Arc is in front. He's straight away by 2 lengths from on the outside. Skyfaloo, followed by Heron Bridge and Colpack. Placid Arc at the 100, nicely clear. He led by 2. Colpack is flying home along the inside rail, but the champion Placid Arc has won the day. Placid Arc, a length over.
But a black
Colpack.
cloud passed over the clear blue sky. After that race, Placid Arc returned a positive swab to the anti-inflammatory drug Depomedrol.
Well, I was naturally disappointed the way they didn't actually really can the horse. A couple of people said, oh, he's a Depomedrol champion and that, but the way they sort of got about and saying that he wouldn't be the same horse without it, well, I didn't have to worry about that pressure. Shame, because I knew he was just as good without, because he won a lot of races without it, so I wasn't too worried about that.
The champ was now in Melbourne preparing for the spring, and after failures in the Churnside and Manicato Stakes, he proved with a gutsy win in the Bobby Lewis Quality that he could win without medication.
Placid Arc punched out, breaks back today. Placid Arc's won it today, he's led all the way.
But then tragedy struck.
Of the unfortunate race accidents which can happen, this was as severe as what we see.
Yeah, that was a bad day. Diane rang me. In the morning about 8:30, and she said she's just heard from Wally that the horse has had an accident on the track, and they're taking it to the vets. This is Barry. What I'm trying to say is the horse will have to be put there.
He done a fantastic job for me, put me on the map in the Eastern States, and it was just the rotten way to lose him. I think it changed their lives, a couple of them, one of them was on the dole one part there, and they were going over there, and just the horse was sort of paying for everything, and I got to know them, they're great blokes. They just really appreciate everything we did with him, and, I think they would have been happy to win 1 or 2 races around the country in the first place. It was just a freak thing that happened, and the horse just kept getting better as he got older, and it proved, what a great champion he was when they did the autopsy on him, and he had a 6-kilo heart too, like it's the second biggest heart they've ever seen.